like a blessing. Come join the fun of the Jennifer Hudson Show.
Sponsored locally by TVFCU.
The Local 3 Storm Alert Team. Accurate forecast for your day.
We are going to talk real estate this morning with Sabrena Smedley, who is back on the show. Of course, she has Sabrena Realty here in town. And what I love about talking with Sabrena is that she just wings it.
Oh, yeah.
I think that is so fun. Because you have to be that way.
Right. Well, I've been doing real estate for over 20 years. I'm very passionate about it. So anything you want to talk about, I'm ready to talk about it.
Well, and I set you up that way because when clients come through your door at Sabrena Realty, they're coming for all different reasons.
That's for sure.
And they want to feel like you're talking with them.
Absolutely.
Which means you can't be pre-planned.
That's right.
You have to hear what their need is and then try to meet it.
Absolutely. I tell you, I have always, since I first got my real estate license, I've always made it a practice to treat everyone the same. It doesn't matter if you're coming to me wanting to buy a house for $50,000 or $500,000. I'm going to treat you the same, and I'm going to treat you like your family, shoot you straight, and have your interest first and foremost.
We're going to talk about a lot of things, and I promise we will get to the market, but I do want to ask you on a personal level, because you said you've always been passionate about real estate.
Yes.
Do you remember the spark that had you first get the license?
Yes. So back when I was 21, you know, many years ago.
We won't say that.
Back when I was 21, I wanted so badly to get my real estate license. But I was very concerned about going into a profession that's commission-based and making a living that way. And so I ended up going through the medical field. I went through radiology and then ultrasound and did that for years and got my real estate license on the side because that never left me. I always wanted to do it, and that was about 20 years ago. And a year and a half after getting my real estate license, I had the opportunity to buy my own company, and I did that. So real estate just took off, took off for me. I had 3 kids, and I'd be at the ball field, and I'd be handing my cards out. Hey, if you need to sell a home or buy a home. I love it. I love people. I think that purchasing a home sometimes is an individual's greatest investment they will ever make. And it's such a reward to be a part of that and be a part of that decision and to help people.
Okay, so that's going to dovetail us in a minute into something else you're doing now that's also about empowering. But on the market level right now, you are still seeing people choosing to come here from different parts of the country.
From all over. Just this past week, I was showing a listing I have out in Saudi Daisy, and I met a couple. And they were very reluctant to tell me where they were from.
Really?
And they warmed up to me after a while, but they were from California. And they shared with me that what drove them here was they had visited. I think he had fished in a fishing tournament here. And it was inflation, cost of living, that drove them out of California to Chattanooga, Tennessee. And he shared with me, he said, just yearly when I would go and get my tag renewed for my vehicle, I was paying over $900 a year. He said, and I drive an old vehicle. He said, I have a boat, I would pay over $600 a year. And he just went down this list of things they were having to pay that coming here, it's almost like getting a bonus. A big bonus.
Okay, so I know that there are probably people watching those, Sabrena, and they're thinking, great, they could sell their house in California, which is worth a lot more, and then come here and, quote, buy up our real estate. But the truth is the market is still good. The market is still good. As a matter of fact, the latest statistics show our median sales price has gone up. We're around $300,000 right now. One thing that is changing though, we still don't have a lot of inventory, so there's still a lot of demand, but like last year this time, the average days on the market for a home was 15 days. Can you imagine that? No, I cannot. Now it is 36 days. I think that's double. Healthier. Yeah, it is healthier. And what else is good is that for those buyers that were in the market last year that ended up getting involved in all those bidding wars and getting outbid by cash buyers and stuff, especially those getting loans, now those folks are coming back into the market and they're finding that there's not as much competition. So they are, getting their home. So that's all good. It is healthier. With the minute or so that I have left, I want to dovetail then into this new chapter that you have. Because you've got a podcast. Your women's story that you just shared about how you got to your success, you're helping other women do that. So we have a new podcast. It's called Focus for Women, and it's all about inspiring other women. I'm all about that because
because I've been a single mom, I've had challenging times, I've started a business, and I know what it's like. So anything I can do to help someone else that's trying to, go through that process in life, I want to do that. So our podcast, I have a co-host, Mandy Livingston, and she's phenomenal. But we like to have women on, whether it's a CEO, maybe a woman that's an entrepreneur that started a business, or maybe someone that just started, from ground level and worked their way up through the ranks and they've moved up. But anyone that has a story to tell that inspires other women, don't give up.
Right.
Keep pursuing your dreams.
Right.
And so it is just amazing. We release it every other Monday, but it's called Focus for Women. You can find it on any of your favorite platforms, Spotify, any of those. And of course, I also have it on SabrenaRealty.com.
Which is the website that we will show you. So if you're looking to buy or sell a home or listen to her podcast, SabrenaRealty.com.
That's right.
She does both things because they are her passion.
That's right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
If your bath looks like this or this, you know it's time for a replacement. Hey everybody, Joe here with BJ Worzen, owner of West Shore Home, to talk about how he's making sure you get the best possible value on your shower or bath replacement. BJ.
That's right, Joe. Now more than ever, I want to make sure people are getting the most for their money. And there's a few ways we're doing that. First, we have